How to support gum rejuvenation without expensive surgery. Are you suffering from gum disease? Take a look at these pictures. Healthy gums on the left, unhealthy gums on the right. How do you know? Maybe you have bleeding gums, or maybe your gums are receding, or maybe you have exposed tooth roots, or aching gums, or pus between your gums and your teeth, or sores in your mouth, or persistent bad breath, or bright red gums, loose teeth, or maybe you even have a diagnosis of chronic periodontitis or gingivitis. If you have any of these conditions, the first thing you need to do is be sure to see your dentist. But if you do have gum disease, maybe you've tried and continue to do brushing and flossing. Or maybe you've used herbal mouthwashes and toothpastes, or oils and oil pullers. Or maybe you've looked up free information online, only recognizing the value of free is not so great. Maybe you've resorted to some alternative holistic therapy to try to help your gums, only to find that none of them promoted gum regrowth. So let me tell you about a product that I've been using that has absolutely changed my life. First of all, a little bit about me. My name is Doug Noll. I'm a lawyer turned peacemaker, and now I'm an entrepreneur, author, writer, speaker, teacher, and trainer, and an online marketer. I've suffered from advanced gum disease for most of my adult life, and I've been under the care of both a dentist and a periodontist for over 40 years. I've had 2 major soft tissue graft surgeries to restore recessive gums in critical areas of my mouth. Neither were fun, and both were very expensive. I knew that as I aged, the problem would become worse, and I was also worried that despite my diligent oral hygiene and quarterly trips to my professionals, my gum disease could adversely affect my health in other ways. Research shows that there is a relationship between gum disease and the onset of Alzheimer's disease, and that there's a relationship between gum disease and heart disease, and that there's a relationship between gum disease and prostate problems. And most scary, there's a very strong relationship between gum disease and cancer. I met a doctor by the name of Dr. Eric Luz about a year ago. He's a Beverly Hills dermatologist and the creator of a compound called the Natural Marine Extract. My wife and I started taking the Miracle of the Sea capsules that contains that extract and the Miracle of the Sea skin cream. We saw immediate dramatic results. And as a lawyer, I'm really skeptical of claims. But I became convinced that Dr. Lewis and his team had created something remarkable. We had heard that he was developing a gum paste to rejuvenate and regrow gum tissue, and I was quite anxious to try out this application of the Natural Marine Extract technology. Well, we finally received our first tubes of the Miracle of the Sea gum paste. And amazingly, in 2 months, my gum recession had been markedly reduced and my gums had grown back in considerably. I was convinced that this compound lived up to its claim. So I want to introduce you to the 90-day plan to gum health. It's a daily regimen of 2 Miracle of the Sea capsules per day, morning and bedtime, and 2 applications of 10% natural marine extract gum paste per day, morning and after nighttime brushing and flossing. Our experience has been that in 90 days, we, that is my wife and I, experienced significant gum regrowth, reduction in gum recession, and an overall improvement in gum and mouth health. And then we went on to a maintenance plan. We obviously continued with all other recommended dental hygiene practices, including brushing and flossing daily and quarterly visits for routine cleaning and examination. So when you think about using gum paste or something else, what's the alternative? Well, I was facing continued high-level maintenance and slow decline of my gum health. I was also scared about the potential influence of my gum disease on life-threatening diseases. And I was facing potential additional soft tissue grafts if my gums continued to recede. If the grafts didn't take and my gums continued to deteriorate, I'd lose my teeth and I'd have to go have implants inserted. And the cost of all of this, well, I priced it out, and it could have been up to $90,000, which does not include the cost of other diseases that could have been associated with or caused by gum disease. So what's the cost of the 90-day plan? Well, it's $16.61 per day for 90 days, which equates to about $500 per month for 90 days, or the total purchase price of $1,495 for 90 days. And this includes 2 bottles of the Miracle of the Sea capsules and 2 tubes of 10% natural marine extract gum paste. And of course, on this regimen, you will absolutely continue with all other recommended oral hygiene practices, including visiting your dentist and brushing and flossing every day. After 90 days, or when your gums look like they're regaining their health again, you would go to a maintenance plan, and the cost would be much less than that. Of course, the results will vary because each of us is a different human being. We have different health conditions, different mouth conditions, so no one can predict exactly what's going to happen. And I have to give you a seafood allergies alert. During the extensive clinical trials of the gum paste, Dr. Lewis and his team saw no adverse reactions with people suffering from seafood or shellfish allergies. However, this compound is made from seafood and shellfish extracts. So if you suffer from these allergies, you should proceed with caution and discuss your options with your physician. So there you have it. You can spend $1,500 and regrow your gums, or at least get your gums in a better state of health, or potentially face up to $90,000 over the years with all these other horrible things that can happen to your teeth and your gums. So, if you want to start on your 90-day plan, click on the button below. It'll take you to an order page. Put in your credit card and shipping information. It usually takes about 2 weeks to fulfill your order, 3 weeks if you're overseas. Because of the nature of this product, we can't offer any kind of money-back guarantees, but based on our personal experience, we think you will find this product to be quite amazing.